I take Christmas very seriously. Hello, my little ginger snaps. Welcome back to the merriest place on the internet. Today we are still holly jolly, but we're also a little grinchy. I got some unpopular opinions, and not everything about Christmas makes me very merry. Nothing really makes me angry. It's Christmas. Unpopular Christmas opinions. My first unpopular opinion is I don't really like those outdoor inflatable yard decorations. Big snowmen, Santa, snow globy, the ones you hook up to a fan that I don't get it. I don't hate them. Okay, that sounds really mean. This is mean. This is mean. I don't hate them. I just won't ever have any of those. Probably. It's just not my aesthetic. I like something that's a little more thought about. It has to be on all the time. I get it. Christmas lights have to be on all the time too. Duh. The whole fan blowing thing all the time, and it's gotta be tied down, tethered, wind and snow and winter weather. You gotta secure it. I don't really want to do that. If I'm gonna go to the work, I want it bright and sparkly and just lit. So lit. Jeez. Maybe they're too cutesy for me. I don't know. I'll never decorate with them, probably. Maybe the kid will demand it next year. I just feel if I'm going to put that much energy and thought and mental bandwidth into decorating the exterior of my house, I want it a little more designed and intentional than giant fan inflatable snowman. They're cute, don't get me wrong. They're very cute. They're probably fairly easy. It's a nice way to decorate the exterior quickly and easily without much thought. But I guess the whole point of Christmas decorating for me is to think about it, plan and design, and put something together that represents me and my home and the magic that I feel like Christmas is. And those just aren't my style. But I get why people love them, and they are cute. I would rather have that instead of no decorations anywhere ever. So there's that. I'm not hating. Not Christmas hate. It's Christmas love and Christmas opinions. What is the holidays without, polarizing opinions that lead people to massive arguments and throwing things? Please don't throw things at me because I don't like inflatable Christmas lawn ornaments. I love you. On another note, I do want to say that I actually really like the laser Christmas light things. You know those ones you stick in your yard and it lasers a design on your house? Whoa, red and green and going like this. I think those are pretty dang cool. Very modern. I'm more of a traditional, elegant, sparkly Christmas decor girl, but those laser lights are neat. I do have some. I actually have my laser lights on the inside. I like them that much. I've used them in online video stuff. I use them in my living room. I think they're fun. I think they're modern. I think they're techie and cool. Something extra fun and modern on Christmas. Christmas laser Floyd, and I'm not mad at it. My only complaint with the Christmas laser lights really is that you can't see them from very, very far away. The way my city is designed, we end up on places where I can see all of neighborhoods from above. You can see the houses that are decorated with Christmas lights for Christmas. Bing, 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 lights. And I love that. It's one of my favorite things, about it getting dark early. It's my only favorite thing about it getting dark so early. Sparkly magic. So the laser lights don't really do that. I think they would make people go blind if they did do that. So it's probably fine that they don't. But that's another reason I don't use them outside, is because you can't see them from far away. And I want you to be seeing my house from far away. Honestly, in the future, we are going to be the house that people drive by every year for Christmas decked out. My halls are going to be decked with lights and laser lights, both together. Deck them halls. A sometimes unpopular opinion is I do prefer white/clear lights to multicolored lights on my own Christmas trees. Ironic, because I just made an entire video on how to decorate a tree with multicolored lights. It can look professional, it can look fancy, you do you. For me and my trees, I prefer clear/white lights just so that I can design my own color palette. I'm a control freak. It's no secret. If I have clear lights on my tree, then I can basically take full control of every other design aspect of my tree. With multicolored lights, it just narrows down the design choices for me and my aesthetic and my perfectionism. Yeah, just my need to have things in my order. It's nice to have things in order, and everyone's order is different. My order just works better with clear/white lights so that I have more creative control because I'm a control freak. That's really the only reason. I also prefer an artificial tree as opposed to a real tree for the same reason. Real trees smell pretty dang good though. I just came from decorating someone's tree and they had a real tree, and I was a little nervous about it because it's been so long since I decorated a real tree, and it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. Few issues with some garland hanging just because the branches, and you know, you can't adjust the branches, and you know, it's not a fake tree that just has a wire and you're like Mert, and it stays there. You got a real tree that's like, yeah. I thought it was gonna be more challenging than it was. It wasn't though, and so real trees are floating in my brain juice for next year. I'm thinking about some things. For now, I do prefer an artificial tree just because, again, I'm a control freak. She can't be helped. I am who I am, a Christmas freak. We're fine with it. Okay, I want to talk about Christmas ribbon. Many of you came here from my how to put ribbon on a Christmas tree video. Thank you for watching that. I'm very glad it helped. Wasn't sure people were gonna care. I'm just glad it helped. I prefer my ribbon one of two ways. I like it curling down long this way or wrapped diagonally. Pretty much the only two ways I'm gonna put ribbon on my own Christmas trees. Not necessarily weaved, not wrapped straight, and not just hanging straight, which is super funny because this one has it sort of weaved like this, and we're not gonna do it that way next year. When I'm doing other people's trees, they got their own aesthetics and ideas, and like, that's fine. I'm not the one that has to look at that tree all season long. But for my trees, it's gotta be curly down or wrapped diagonally, and kind of not a ton. I like simple and classy ribbon, not ribbon that is the showcase of the tree. Basically, if you took ribbon and dropped it on top of the tree and it fell naturally as if this were some sort of Disney movie, that's how it would look. Like Rapunzel's hair. I feel like if it's straight wrapped, it's too harsh. It's not natural enough, which is silly because, like, ribbon doesn't grow on trees. There's nothing natural about ribbon on trees. But for me, it just looks overworked or not worked enough. I'm very particular. We've learned this. That's not a secret. For ribbon, my unpopular opinion is diagonally wrapped or curlicues down. I just like what I like. And what I like are my ribbon done one of those two ways. Is this upsetting people? I don't want to be upsetting people. People like unpopular opinions because it stirs up the fun. Okay, let's talk about Christmas songs because I do have thoughts and feelings on that. Let's talk about Baby It's Cold Outside. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that song. It's gross. I know that people come in defense of it. Times were different then. That's not what he's really saying. He's like trying to help her come up with excuses so she can stay because he doesn't want her to feel like she's going against social protocol. Here's the thing about that song. Those exact lyrics that he sings to her have been said to me in a less than desirable situation. As a woman, you deal with stuff because men get drunk and gross. He was terrible. He said a few things that guy says in the song, and that just makes you not really like the song. This got like dark and sad, and I don't really want to talk about that because Christmas and merry and wonderfulness. I'm just saying that Baby It's Cold Outside is not a song that I will ever like, ever. You can love it though. Everybody has their own stories. Everybody has their own perspectives and points of view. I'm not upset with you if you like it. I'm upset with that guy for saying stuff to me and being terrible. Another Christmas song I hate, and this is gonna make me sound like a legit Scrooge. The Christmas Shoes. Who sings that song? Kenny Rogers? Nope. The version I think I'm referring to was sung by Alabama, but I think the original was done by a Christian group called New Song? I don't know. Who even sings that? I don't know. I think it's cliche, and I think that it's like trying to make you feel things on Christmas when it's like, you don't need to try so hard to make me sad. I do feel bad. I do things to try and help where I can and where it's appropriate. Doo-doo. The Christmas Shoes just makes me feel like you're trying to make me feel guilty, and I'm not here for that. I feel like it's cliche. I feel like it's trying too hard to make us sad, and I feel like it just, I don't, and I change the station when that comes on the radio. Does anybody still listen to the normal radio in the, like, anymore? Like in your car or whatever? Just me? Cool. The Christmas shoes. Sorry, never liked it. A Christmas song I really, really love though, which is also, I think, an unpopular opinion at this point, is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's not Christmas until I hear that song. I love to dance to it. I love what it means. I love what it says. Before I was married and I was like kind of lonely at Christmas time, it made me feel better because it was like, I'm singing it to you out there in the unknown, and now I have him and we're in love and I sing it to him all the time, and like, it's nauseating. I love it. I love that song. It's peppy, it's catchy. You can dance to it, you can sing to it. Just invokes a lot of great feelings, and I love it and I'm here for it. I'll always love it. I really think I will always love it. It might be cliche. It might be overdone and overhyped and overplayed, and you may be over it, but I love it and I'm always gonna jam out to it. My last unpopular opinion kind of comes from the professional Christmas tree decorator realm, my industry, whatever. I don't like overstuffed Christmas trees. I've talked about this a few times, my How to Make Your Tree Look Professional video. I've mentioned it more than once. That's a really great technique for decorating a tree and making it look very fancy and very extra and very professional. I don't love it. I like when a tree still looks like a tree, not a weird long triangle of stuff. I like when you can see the nature aspect of it, even though it's a fake tree, I know. I like when you can see branches and when the light's coming through with the glow, and I like that you can see the trunk on the real tree and the nature, the outside being brought in. I love that whole thing. I love trees, like I'm a tree hugger, little hippie at heart, and I love when my Christmas tree still looks like a tree. So I like when trees are not overstuffed and you can look from thing to thing and go on a nice journey through a decorated tree instead of like, where do I start? I feel like with overstuffed trees, it's almost like overwhelming to look at. It's almost intimidating. I don't know how to look at that. Can I, whoa, it's a lot. Go, can I, ooh, that, is it a tree? Block of ribbon and baubles? Is it? I don't hate them. I just prefer my own trees to still look like a tree at the end of the day, because I love trees and I love Christmas trees. I want my Christmas tree to still be a tree. Maybe as a Christmas tree decorator, that's like blasphemous and they're gonna kick me out of the club. Is there a club? I didn't get an invite, if there is one. Maybe this is why. Anyway, I like when things are spaced out and you can see the branches and it looks like a tree. I'm not saying I'm a Christmas tree decorating minimalist, obviously. I'm not a minimalist nor a maximalist. I'm a moderatist. This was really fun to talk about. I talk so much about what you can do to make your Christmas trees beautiful, sparkles, Christmas magic. Hey, here's what upsets me. I don't know why it's fun, but it's fun. Here we are. Please let me know your unpopular opinions in the comments. I want to hear them. For more Christmas magic, you can click or tap down there. Subscribe for Christmas magic all year long. I'm off to spread more of that Christmas cheer. So until we meet again, sparkle on. Jingle bells. Batman smells. We're also a little Scroogey Grinchy. Grinchy Scroogey. No. Caught it.